Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic Remastered. This time, taking a look at the 1997 Mitsubishi FTO LM Edition. If there's one car I keep hearing about in the comment section, it is the FTO LM Edition. How will the FTO get along compared to the GTO LM Edition? Will this be able to beat its bigger brother? That's the question we keep getting asked, so today it's time to answer it. The FTO has a couple of things going for it that the GTO doesn't, and likewise the GTO has a couple of positives over this vehicle, so it should be a pretty interesting battle. In terms of statistics for the FTO, 4-wheel drive, 557 horsepower, which does mean it's down on power to the GTO, but only weighs 930 kilos, so power to weight rise, this car is quicker, and you don't really need a full 630 horsepower to be quick around here. So I'm expecting this to be quicker through certain sections. I'm expecting the handling to be a bit snappier on this due to its lower weight. Going into, I don't think it's going to be quite as consistent to drive around the corners. I think, the GTO, the understeer's going to be with air, whereas with this it could jut out or slide out and you're not really sure what it's going to do. And traditionally, cars with really short wheelbases, stuff like the Secret Ice race car, wasn't that quick around here, so maybe this car's a little bit too short and stubby for its own good, I don't know. But we'll see. I'd also like to have got this in green, but we'll deal with the black. The FTO LM Edition, very cool looking in this game. I love the stocky appearance. It's got the giant wide rear fenders. The body kit, apart from sort of the rear bumper's a bit weird. A very cool looking car. I prefer this to the Super Touring car that was in the later games that took its bodywork off of the GT300 cars. Anyways, this car is going to get 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track it on set best time it possibly can. Currently it is GTO LM Edition, set time of 27.223. That's what the FTO is gunning for. Other such cars, second place, Sleeker Rally Car, 27.552, Tigra Ice Race Car, 27.713 in third. This is definitely going to go into the top 3. The question is, can it be the top numero uno? Well, in its first lap, 28.844, that is pretty good. We'll try and get the usual sort of nice banker in, and then we'll really start to push it. Quicker through Sector 1. On that first lap, so that's good. Does feel a little bit more laggy in terms of power delivery. I'm not too surprised this will have some sort of ginormous turbo on it. The GTO also had that, but this will be a bit less consistent to keep its wheels spinning. Top speed throughout the lap is quicker in the FTO, which is something. 0.3 up on that first sector. So yeah, I mean, through that first sector, I was sort of expecting this to have the edge compared to the GTO. Sector 2, though, we're still up. Is it going to do it? 27.237. It is so close. Oh, man. So close. A little bit of a jut out on that final sector there. Can we keep the momentum going in favour of the FTO? Oh, we are quicker there. It's just getting it turned in for that final bit so difficult. That's not what I was expecting. I was expecting this to be able to do. I was actually expecting it to be quick through the final corner. I was expecting sort of sectors 1 and 3 to go to this and the GTO to just monster sector 2. Because it's so heavy, it can sort of keep on its weight-wise. You saw there, this got wafted around badly by the bump there. It's just, yeah, that weight helps it with the bumps as well. It definitely helps it with the bumps. Oh, we're getting a run, 27.131. It has done it. Can definitely go quicker. We'll take to the skies, see if that makes it any quicker. No. It can go quicker. It can go a little. There is a little bit on that lap. if you got like a sweet drift through there, you could definitely go a bit quicker. I mean, it's done it. Not by a lot, though. Which is interesting. That's, yeah. Interesting. So that does mean there's a bit of room for the 99 GTO to come in here. Because the 99 GTO, which we haven't seen run, a little bit more power than the 97. I think it has a little bit less weight as well. Different aero package. So we'll see how viable that car is compared to this one. But, yeah. Wow, that Sector 3 was so much quicker on that other lap. But there's just not a lot of consistency in the way that drives. And again, I know we've said before, oh, if you get the good drift, you can go quicker. Like, yeah, but I can't pull that off consistently. I can't get the curb clip just right and get carried around just right all the time. And in this case, I didn't. Yeah. Alright. We'll take that, though. It is quicker, just not by a ridiculous amount. 27.131 puts it at the top of our leaderboard. Finally dethrones the GTO LM edition. 125 cars after that car took the top spot. So fractionally quicker than that. 0.4 up on the Celica rally car. 0.6 up on the Tigra ice race car. So we haven't quite managed to break into the under 27 just yet. Or the under 26s. Sorry, so be interesting to see when we can break into the 26-second barrier. There we go, that's the way that's supposed to be worded. But, yeah, interesting. Still a little bit disappointed. I think there's a tickle more time in there. I don't think it's going to go under 26, but I think there's a little bit more time in there if you completely nailed that lap. But it's just too difficult in this car. It just hasn't quite... Yeah. I mean, it's the quickest of them all. It's one of the quickest cars in the game, no doubt. But, yeah, I think there's definitely a couple of cars that might just be able to pip that. Apart from the obvious ones, of course. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Join me next time when I will be driving something completely different. Until then, farewell.